What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? Alrighty. I think I think with this video, I think it's time to put this whole stigma to bed, man. To put this whole rumor to bed. I think everybody done played enough games. We done played enough games with people's lives. People have been asking if this so-called tape that R. Kelly was on or whatever, this alleged tape, if it was really child pornography, why was it being sold at certain places and all this and all that? And it's kind of obvious, man. Everybody knows that the reason why is because it wasn't child pornography. The fact of the matter is, it wasn't even R. Kelly on the tape or the girl Rashana Lanfear on the tape. That's just the facts. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. My thing is, right, I just only wish that the mainstream media, like a lot of things that people on YouTube, myself, my wife, all the other bloggers, you know what I'm saying, everything that we have went out our way to reveal, you know what I'm saying, I just think that I'm proud of it, personally I'm proud of it, I think if the mainstream media like CBS and CNN and Fox and NBC and MSNBC and ABC and TMZ and BET, MTV, whoever you can think of, I think if all of them was to show some of the things that we've shown or certain points that we've made, R. Kelly would have been out of this situation a long time ago, unfortunately it's an agenda at hand, and it's a entity. It's entities that are paying a lot of money to keep this man in this situation. I mean, that's just obvious. That's just obvious, I know people. Somebody asked me, well, said to me, I should say that they said to me that they can separate the man from the music. I can't separate the man from the music. That's not true at all. Again, I think R. Kelly is one of the greatest minds to ever be in a recording studio. But I don't look at R. Kelly as a musician only. I'm looking at R. Kelly as a man because I'm a man, you know, and I'm considering the fact that I could be in this same situation one day. My life, the story of my life has not been finished. You know what I'm saying? The story has not been finished written. It hasn't been written in its entirety, I should say. And who knows? One day I might be in this situation that R. Kelly's in. So that's why I go hard the way I go hard. Not only do I do music as well, so of course I'm looking up to the man's talent. But on the same note, when you get a stigma on you, everybody, when you get a stigma put on you, and like I said before, it all started with that Aaliyah publicity stunt, because they weren't married. I mean, the certificate was forged. Everybody knows that. There's no way that they're going to that certificate is going to be submitted into the courts and into, what I'm saying, the actual record books with all that forgery on it. It's just not going to happen, man. So we know that there was no marriage, and that's why he's not being charged for marriage. Okay, they're trying to say that he did something else, which we know that Demetrius Smith has already said he did all that. It wasn't R. Kelly. A lot of this stuff R. Kelly didn't do. Other people have admitted to doing it, and it's just crazy to me how the world has accepted this stigma. They've allowed people to tell us that this man likes underage girls when we know that. Listen, it's like this, man. If the man really liked underage girls, they would have shut him down a long time ago. He's a black man in America. You know what I'm saying? They would have shut him down a long time ago. Let's just be real. Black people, let's just be real here. If he was really having sex with minors, they would have shut R. Kelly down a long time ago. You understand? Look at these pictures here. Let's just get on with this. I'm tired of playing games. This is Rashana Landfair, as we can see. You know, the one that they don't never want to show on TV for some reason. They always blocking out her face. Oh, because let them tell it because she's a minor, right? Well, she hasn't been a minor for a long time now. And it seems like they do not ever want to show her face. And, you know, they only show that one angle of the sex tape, which is real strange to me on why they show that one angle from the side. You know, they show that one angle from the side where, you know, they think they fooling somebody. But I told you, you can't just tell people anything, man. People, you know, we will get to the truth eventually. And unfortunately, R. Kelly has had to spend the last 2 years in a cell. But the way I see it, when he's found acquitted again, you know, who knows? Maybe he'll sue. Maybe he'll sue the government. Who knows? He'll sue the state of New York. I don't know. Sue the state of Illinois. Sue somebody. Goddammit. Sue all these accusers. Sue whoever you got to. You know, even though you'll never be able to get that time back. Money can't give time back. You know, we do know that. But look at these pictures here with Rashana Landfair, man. Just look at these pictures. Okay? They're trying to say that this is the girl that R. Kelly was sleeping with on that tape. Really? Well, if that's the case, then who is this person right here, everybody? Let me see. Who's this person? That doesn't... Let's see. Different nose. Let's see. Different mouth. The eyes are different. The only thing... Different skin tone. The only thing somewhat similar is the cheekbones. High cheekbones. They found a grown woman with high cheekbones. Now see, this right here, everybody, is zoomed in. Okay? This is zoomed in, right? I zoomed in on this picture. And when I did, I mean, to me, it, you know, the face, it doesn't look like Rashana Landfair to me. You know, who knows? I know you're going to have a lot of people, or some people, I should say, that's invested in R. Kelly's guilt. They'll probably sit there and say, well, it does look like her, when we clearly know that's not Rashana Landfair. That's not her. So all that noise that a lot of black people on their platforms, would they be kicking all that bullshit, talking about some, oh, excuse my language, all that, oh, he was acquitted because the girl wouldn't testify because she was living with her. Nah, he was acquitted because it wasn't the girl on the tape. That's not Rashana Landfair. Anybody can see that. That's not her. Okay? That's not her. So I'm wondering, what, like, you know, if it was one thing I could be mad at R. Kelly about, right? In this situation. The one thing I would be mad at him about, everybody, is the fact that at one point in time he had a lot of money. He could have paid the right people to get this stigma off of his name. You know what I'm saying? Every time Jim Derogatis tried to write an article, every time they tried to mention it in the media, every time anybody tried to mention him being on this tape with Rashana Landfair, he should have had some lawyers put fire to their ass. Do you see what I'm saying? Because he had the money to do it. You know? So if there's one thing that I could be mad at him about, it'd be that, right? But look at this person, everybody. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all know damn well that is not Rashana Landfair on that picture. So why y'all playing? Why y'all playing? Listen. The footage is still on Google. It's attached right to Google. Now let it be known, it's I believe it's some porno site. Look, if you look, I switched the image right real quick. You switch the image, and look, you can really see from the opposite side. You can really see that that's not Rashana Landfair. So I guess we could put this to bed, right? That's why R. Kelly was acquitted. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do with him paying people off. It ain't got nothing to do with him obstructing justice. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. He was acquitted because the jury could not determine if how old the girl was on the tape. And the girl on this tape right here is not Rashana Landfair. Okay? This is a grown woman. And for real, from what I've heard, everybody, look, from what I've heard, the woman on the tape is a woman with experience, not a 14-year-old. 14-year-olds don't have experience like that. So we need to put this to bed, man. We really do. We cannot, like for real. It's real sad, right? That, like I said, like I've said before, like my wife has said before, a talent like R. Kelly, man, somebody that can not only produce hit records for himself, but he produces hit records for so many other artists. That's not a talent that you want to bury. That's not a talent that you want to destroy. You see what I'm saying? That's a talent that you want to celebrate that talent. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like what his wife was saying. Remember when Andrea, who's all of a sudden a victim, remember when she was saying that she celebrates him? I bet you do. I bet you were celebrating him at that time. I bet you were. You know? Now, I don't know what didn't happen where she all of a sudden is changing her tune. But, you know, people, you know, you got gangsters all over the world, man. And, you know, when it comes down to money, it ain't nothing to just threaten somebody. You know what I'm saying? And make them say certain things. Because, look, come on now. That person right there, as you can see, that is not Rashana Landfair. So my question is to everybody is, why have they continued to say that this man is on a tape with a minor? And why have they continued to say that it's Rashana Landfair? And the people that were extorting this man for money for this tape, people like Sparkle, who all of a sudden was talking to Jim Dargaz. I don't know who called who first, because just look at this picture. Hold on, look at this. Now, does that look like R. Kelly to y'all? Does that look like R. Kelly? I mean, honestly, just honestly, ask yourself, is that R. Kelly? Come on now. That's not R. Kelly, everybody. That's not R. Kelly. So I don't understand. And then from the side, look, you could definitely tell it's not him from the side. I mean, this is just a joke. It's a joke. This is a joke to me, man. They have made a mockery. They have made a mockery out of us, for real. That they actually thought that they could just push this narrative, come out with a few docuseries, and it'd be all good, and they can just take this man's generational wealth and lock him up in prison without any type of proof. Look, that's not R. Kelly. Come on now. That's not R. Kelly, everybody. A nice wannabe. Nice looking wannabe. You know, he's a good wannabe. But that's not R. Kelly. We know this. I mean, y'all never asked yourself, right? Well, for the people that think it's him on this tape, why is all these photos and why is the footage so distorted? Like, y'all never asked yourself that? There's a reason why it's so distorted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, come on, man. That's not R. Kelly, man. Yeah, you know, I get that the photo, you know, it's real distorted. But if you look closely, you can tell that that's not no R. Kelly, man. You can tell that's not R. Kelly. They need to stop playing. For real. They really do. You know, that's to throw you off. And then not to mention the one part of the tape where this so-called person, this so-called Rashana Landfair, the date stamp is missing. Come on, man. And y'all can't tell. That doesn't tell y'all that somebody was trying to set this dude up where the date stamp was missing. Now, the way I see it, right? I don't know, but the dude is on tour all the time. He was definitely on tour all the time during this time. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know how it got, what happened or whatever, but all I know is that's not him on the tape. That's not Rashawn Lanfear on the tape. And it's time that we put this to bed. The prosecution in New York, they ought to be ashamed of themselves, like we said on the last video. They need to throw this out. Because for real, all this evidence that they putting out there, it ain't nothing but hearsay. It's nothing but hearsay. Because if you ask me, this right here eliminates the footage that they claim they had. And you know what I'm saying? The visual footage where everybody say there was a video. There was a video. We all know. We all seen the tape. We all woo woo woo. This eliminates that. Because it's listen, if it's R. Kelly on the tape, it damn sure ain't no Rashawn Lanfear on the tape. Alright? And that's all I'm gonna say on that note. Anyhow, free R. Kelly. These charges is bogus. They need to dismiss all this shit. Let this man get on with his life. And yeah. And for real, stop trying to take black people's generational wealth from us. That's the most I can say. Because that's what this is all about. Stop trying to take our generational wealth, and black people, we need to stop letting them do it. Stop falling for the okie doke. Stop falling for all this dumb stuff that don't even make sense. Stories changing up. I mean, come on now, let's be real. I mean, if it was really child pornography, it would not still be on these porno sites. These, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's on the dark web or nothing like that. It's on respectable porno sites that are not going to jeopardize their business to have child pornography on it, even if it's R. Kelly and a minor or not. They're not going to jeopardize their business, okay? So we know that, and Google definitely isn't going to allow these images to be attached to their website. Okay, in images, they're not gonna let that happen. If it was child pornography, it would not be on Google, attached to Google, or on none of these porno sites. So let's be real. There are people in high places in the music business that are paying for this man's conviction, and the prosecution in Illinois, New York, wherever, are doing whatever it takes to get that conviction, even if it means convicting a man through the courts of public opinion in order to railroad him without any type of pushback. Because let's be real here, that's what they're doing. That's what they've been doing this whole time. They have been railroading this dude, tying his hands behind his back, trying to convict him in the court of public opinion and get the whole world against R. Kelly. And that's what they did. On that note, God bless everybody. Have a nice day. Peace.